Hello everyone, this is Raziel, and welcome back to Chrono Cross the Radical Dreamers edition. So, after I started my recording, I was thinking about the whole situation of swapping characters out and so on, and I did remember that that was thanks to an item which we do not have yet, so unfortunately we do not have the possibility of swapping out our current party, but that is something that we will be able to do soon. So when we arrived here in Termina, Kid was here. She wasn't pleased that we had turned her down and was now with another girl, and she walked off. In the meantime, oh hello, Master Viper, I'm here to polish your statue again. So we spoke to a few people. We saw a knight called Glenn from the Acacia Dragoons. He was looking for bellflowers, which happened to be the flowers that we found in the valley. That is possibly something that we might be able to give him if we find him again. Oh, can I not speak to you? Me? No, I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm just too cool to hang with anyone else. Wow. You do you, buddy. Okay. Let us see. And that is how the 6 great dragons sealed away evil and restored peace to the land. The end. Mama, do dragons really exist? How big are they? Oh, silly, this is a fairy tale. The old people made it up. But Mama, Courtier says dragons still exist. Hmm? You still playing with that boy? How many times have I told you to stay away from him? It's hocus pocus like that keeps Guldov in the Dark Ages. Where in the world is there such a thing as a dragon tier? I'm sorry, Mama, but Courtier's stories are fun to listen to. The story he told last time about Master Viper's manor was so scary. No buts. Anything that boy says is a flat-out lie. Any child that believes in such nonsense is not a child of this family. No way, I belong to this family. There. You're not going to get better if you don't listen to me. Now, if you promise me you won't play with Courtier anymore, I will tell the next story. I promise. So please, tell me the next story. Yes. What should I read you next? And they did not acknowledge my presence at all, like, what are you doing in our house? I actually did not remember this house, so in my mind, I kind of have like a mental image of every single place here in Termina, and I did not remember that house at all. Alright, all squeaky clean. It's got to be extra clean for the coming festivities. Have you folks come to see the Viper Festival? Termina is peaceful thanks to the watchful eye of Master Viper. At times warm, at times strict, Master Viper watches over us always. With that said, of course, the real Master Viper resides in his manor, along with the Acacia Dragoons. If you'll allow me to brag a little bit, I was invited to the manor a while back. It is a magnificent place. If there is a heaven on earth, that would be it. The manor is beautiful, and its design incorporates the surrounding terrain to its advantage, making it an impenetrable fortress. On top of that, there are powerful soldiers standing guard in front of the main gates, who can destroy any monster with just one blow. Well, an upright citizen like myself might be invited to the manor's garden party, but not so for you folks. The most you will get is a cold reception from the gate guards. Oh, Kid is back. Did she cool down a little bit? Alright, that's settled. We've got to sneak into Viper Manor. You gotta find out what the Acacia... Oops, I accidentally skipped that. But I think she said what the Acacia Dragoons wanted with me, and by me I mean Serge. And why that Karsh bloke was trying to capture you. I've got some business there as well, so I'll go along with you. How about it, Serge? Okay, this time we accept. Let's go. It's the obvious choice, right? According to Grandpa here, this Viper Manor is a bloody big place, which also means it'll be easy to break into. There's gotta be more than one way in. If we don't plan this right, it'll cost us our lives. Oh yeah, Serge, I'll leave this in your hands, just in case. It's a teleporter. This is a really handy gadget that allows you to exchange party members from afar. The way you use it is... forget it. Check it out for yourself. I hate explaining the details. Surge received teleporter. And Kid joined your party! Okay, so we are definitely gonna take Kid with us. Okay, so yeah, the teleporter was definitely the item that we needed. I remembered the artwork as I was finishing the recording because I was just thinking to myself, I was like, what the hell? Is there some menu that we were supposed to have in the like start screen or something? I just couldn't remember how the party members were traded, and then in my mind I had the glimpse of this item and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, we needed a teleporter for that. Anyway, so yeah, we can now swap out party members either on the overworld map or on the save points just by using the teleport item, which now obviously is grayed out. Now one of the things that I do want to do is elements. So we had Mojo with us. We want to remove all of Mojo's elements. Why to unequip all elements? Why is that this? Yeah, I think so. I'm using a PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, so I sometimes have to think a little bit of what the Xbox layout usually is. Okay. So Kid's tech is Pilfer. Attempt to steal your opponent's treasure. Just like in some Final Fantasy games, the steal skill, this is the same thing. We can get things from enemies. Usually it's nothing too important. It might be just like low-level materials, items, nothing super special, but every now and then you do get these very rare materials, and in fact there are some materials that you cannot get in the game other than by using a steal skill like Pilfer. So let us see what we have here. She already has a fireball, she has magma bomb, and she has another fireball. She's going full on. Wait, I will not use cure on her. I will use something else. So another thing that I actually remembered. Let us go back to the store quickly. One of the things that I wasn't too sure is if heal and cure, if they had the same healing potency apart from their elements. Now, one of the things that I hadn't noticed, or better yet, that I didn't remember as well, is that heal is a level 2 element. So even though they both say that they recover a small amount of HP, I think that heal on its own, just because it's a level 2 skill, I think that does mean that it heals a little bit more. I might be mistaken, but I do kind of have a vague memory of me having a preference of heal over cure later on in the game. Again, I could be very mistaken on that, but also another thing that I am going to do, I am going to get another arrow saucer and another electro jolt, at least to have a little bit more coverage. And what I'm going to do is let us put... Actually, how many heals did I buy? Did I buy 1 or 2? I cannot remember. I bought 2, good. Okay, so I'm gonna replace... Should I leave it as a 1? Actually, okay, Aqua Beam can move there. We can have a level 2 heal. She has the Ice Lance, and she has the Electro Jolt. Now for Kid, again, also the same story between Magma Bomb and Fireball. Magma Bomb is a level 2, but because it's an AoE, I'm still not 100% sure if the damage to single target, if it's worth it or not. But I guess it's something that we can check later on. So we want to put a arrow saucer on her. We will want to replace this fireball though. I know that she is fire. You know what? I'm probably gonna leave it. I just don't like the fact that it's... Okay, we're gonna leave this in this current configuration. We are going to give her a heal. Let me think. There is also the Electro Jolt. I'm just considering, you know what, let us move this around and put an Electro Jolt here. Okay, I just wanted to have a stronger element than just a plain old fireball. And then we have this. Uplift. Is Uplift a level 1? It is a level 1. Electrojolt, Ice Lance. I kind of want to keep the fire to have a little bit more color coverage, but I also kind of want to replace the fireball for an uplift. Because we don't have a lot of yellow. We have an actually, do I now have an Electrojolt across everyone? I actually think I do. Which in that case I will probably leave it at that for now. Ice Lance. There is an Aqua Beam. I guess I'll leave it like that. Wait, can Ice Lance go to minus, what would that be? Would that be -2? No, it will be -1. Okay. I think Ice Lance -1 is still stronger than a normal Aqua Beam. Okay, let us buy 2 Ice Lances. Oops, Ice Lance. The only reason why I'm being a little bit picky here is Lena is a really good mage, and I want to make sure that she has the best elements with her. And then with the other ones, I just want to have a little bit of variety here and there. Okay, I think we're good for now. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but yeah. So we now have an objective, which is we kind of want to sneak into the Viper Manor. Now, I don't want to spoil you, obviously. I want to keep this playthrough as spoiler-free as possible. But I do want to kind of walk you through my thinking process. So my thinking process might... one second. Maybe a little more to the left. Just look around. Flowers decorate the town when the festival comes. Don't you think it's romantic to have the whole town filled with flowers? It's our way of showing our gratitude towards Master Viper. We are really thankful to Master Viper for our town's peace. Oh, you silly boy. That's your right, isn't it? Oops, my bad. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I obviously do not want to spoil, but I do want to walk you through my thought process, and my thought process might look a little bit into the future. But again, I'm going to try and talk about things in a way that isn't going to be a spoil too far on. Now, what I mean by this is specifically for us to get into the Viper Manor, there are going to be 3 choices, and the only reason why I want to discuss it is because in this situation, we will have the ability to recruit a new character, and we have 3 choices, but depending on who we choose, it's going to lock the other 2 out. And I've already made my decision on who I'm going to recruit. For me, it's a very clear-cut idea. So I won't say who it is yet, but when the time comes, I will then explain that thought process a little bit better. Yes? Who might you be? Grandma, they are travelers passing through. My, so sorry. My eyes have become really weak in my old age, and I thought that my grandson had come back. My grandson was such a cute boy. He was really plump and cheerful and loved to make people laugh. That's why the boy joined the circus and became a clown. For the first few years, he wrote letters to me almost daily. He always said how gratifying the work was, although it was very challenging. One day, his letters suddenly stopped coming. I haven't heard from him since. I hope he wasn't in an accident or something. I just pray that I might see this cheerful face once more before the heavens come to claim my soul. Interesting. Grandma keeps waiting for her grandson to come back. She always tells me stories about him, but we don't know where he is. If you ever meet him on your travels, please tell him Grandma is waiting for him. I believe his name is Skelly? Yeah, so if it wasn't obvious enough that Skelly is the boy who became a clown, they just name drop him. Okay, so let us head a little bit further on. into the town of Termina. Okay. Fortune teller. Who might you be? Fortunes be good, fortunes be bad, anything from reading your destiny to searching for the missing. Do you wish your fortune to be read? Yeah. Who would like a reading? Okay, this is a very curious thing. Obviously we probably want to hear what she has to say about Serge. I also want to hear about Kid. Well, this is interesting. You're not dead or anything, are you? Has anybody called you back from the great beyond? You just might be the key to the destruction of this entire planet. I can't say for sure, but fate seems to have a great task for you. Be careful now, boy. Hey, Serge, that's nothing but rubbish. Let's hurry up and get moving. You there? In your eyes, I perceive both the look of a beauty and the look of a beast. Be mindful not to bring about your own end, my dear. A dream lies in wait, reaching out to engulf you. Sorry, dearie, I don't believe in fortune telling at all. I'll make my own future. Lassie, you should listen to your elder's advice. Ha, I don't give a damn. Let's go, Serge. I wonder if the actual reading will be different if I do it this way. In your eyes I perceive... Yeah, so it's gonna be exactly the same. Might as well see what they say about Lena. It says you will not find a boyfriend for a long time. Fortune telling is such a merciless thing. How rude! Come back anytime you want a reading. That is all. Yahoo! Hello there! Come and see for yourself. This is the prize of all prizes. A rare catch. A live mermaid. This is what you call a real treasure. Remember that, kids. Unfortunately, this one isn't for sale. She's my most valuable item. So, what do you think? This isn't some stuffed animal or anything. She's really alive. Her pure, clear skin, like it's made from crystal. Her gem-like eyes. She's the ultimate collector's item. Phew, nature's creations are indeed great. Such a beautiful thing. Is this thing really alive? Hey, come on, look over this way. Oh, how beautiful she is. Oh shit, petards. Ouch, yow! Hey, you think this is really fun? How would you feel if you were trapped in a tank like that, being stared at every day, huh? Yikes, it's Korcha, run! Korcha, not you again. Don't you go bothering my customers. This is no place for the likes of you. Just leave. Shut up. What customers? You're selling a bunch of bull. Why didn't ya keep the tank uncovered when I showed up? Hey, everybody, this shop is a bunch of baloney. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Don't say such ridiculous things. Get back to your demi-human friends. Heh. I won't take that from a sleazebag like you. Hey, you guys, you're not from around here, eh? Don't show around too much, or you're gonna get burned. Just watch your back. So, this kid Korcha is the kid that the other mother before was telling her son to avoid. That's Korcha. He's from Guldov. I wonder why he hangs around here in Terminal all the time. You shouldn't mess with the likes of him, I tell you, he's nothing but trouble. Can I speak with you again? Apparently not. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's just the same thing. Can I not? Oh, do you have something you want to trade? Okay. I actually didn't remember that this was actually a shop. Welcome, I'll trade you goods for your unwanted elements. Oh! Exchange rate. Okay, so we can get these materials in exchange for elements that we no longer need. For now, I think we're fine. Let us actually. Can I interact with the tank? Whoops. I cannot. I overslept, and this corner's the only place open. To make things worse, the shrines are just past this point. They're called shrines, but they're really just a bunch of graves. I feel a bit uneasy. It's rumored that a possessed giant and a girl live in the shack near the shrines. Whoa, Big Bro's got a great place to open up shop. That spot's ideal for roadside merchants like us. Whoops, no time to lose. I gotta hurry up and set up myself. Please come back a little later. Shrines, you say? There's Korcha. And who are you? What business brings you here? There are only shrines here. Sorry, I was distracted by the little yellow dude that's in the water. You shouldn't disturb the resting place of the brave. This is no place but for outsiders to roam around. I don't mean to be harsh, but if you have no business here, leave now. And there is Glenn. So, she was out of flowers. That is unfortunate. Then let us pray without any flowers for today. Hmm? Is that a bellflower you have there? Would you be so kind as to give it to us? We need a bellflower for our prayer. Give it for free. For free? Are you sure? I thank you deeply. Please let me offer you my gratitude as well. The souls that rest beneath this sword live this flower. Okay, let us start again. The souls that rest beneath this sword love this flower in life. That is why we always bring some when we pray here. Dario, here is a bellflower that you used to love so much. Soon the flower seeds shall sprout, grow leaves, and bloom flowers everywhere. And we shall age another year, while you will remain the same in memory. Father, brother. It is such a mystery. The sword never rusts, even when left in the rain. It seems as if the souls of its masters live within it. Do you not think so, Glenn? Yes. I have engraved in my memory the lives of my father and brother, who had wielded the sacred sword and lancer. Let us hope that is true. What do you mean by that? Miss Riddle, I cannot allow even you to. Do you not think there is something odd about the dragoons of late? Daddy's face shows such anguish, and even Karsh was saying he was sent on a ghost hunt. Miss Riddle. Everyone has been acting oddly ever since that beastly guest arrived at the manor. Glenn, promise me to always keep the unclouded truth in sight. Do not be swayed by the masses. The splendor of the Inlanzer must not be tarnished. As you wish. Hmm? Oh, forgive me. I just found it a little awkward to hear you say such words. Miss Riddle, a chill wind has risen. Shall we return to the manor? Yes, of course. Okay, so that was a riddle, and Glenn we had already met. Beneath the sacred sword, the warriors lie. 13th Akisi Dragoon, Grandmaster Garai, 14th Acacia Dragoon, Grandmaster Dario. And if I remember correctly, I think Dario was... Oh, wait a minute. Before we head on through that side, let us check the hut up here. When we got into town earlier, the shop flower salesman, I believe that she said that Dario was either the husband of Riddle or at least fiancé, something like that. Okay, there is nothing in here. I'm sorry, Greco is out on an errand to Fossil Valley. Please come back a little later. Okay, now we should be able to... Actually, can we interact with him from here? No. And that guy rushed and hit it as soon as I got there. It was a hilarious sight. Yeah, that's great. Oops, I've got customers. Sorry, I'll get you some big fish next time you come by. Alright, Korcha, but are they really gonna be big this time? You only ever catch small fry. Your boating skills are first class, but your fishing skills suck. Oh, shut up. See ya. Oh, it's you guys. You're tourists, right? The festival's a waste of time. My name's Korcha. I'm here from Guldov, working as a ferryman. I can take you anywhere you like with this boat. I take money, but don't worry, it's not that much. My boating skills are quite famous around here. I guarantee a comfortable ride. Hey, you. We want to get to Viper Manor. Can you take us there? Viper Manor? What you gonna do up in that place? You gonna go steal treasure from the vault or something? Don't go snooping into your customers' privacy. Are you gonna take us there or what? As long as you can pay me, I'll take you anywhere you want. It's just that I don't know how to get to the manor. If you want to get there, bring someone who does. Okay, so Korcha agrees to take us to the manor, which is our current objective, it seems. Though he does not know exactly how to get there, so we need to find a guide. And this is kind of where the story branches off, in the sense where we can get a new recruitable character, which will be our guide. But once we have made our choice, then... Oh, hello, were you here before? Sometimes you'll discover some rare stuff at a flea market. Mind you, this is just between you and me. I'm hoping that the Frozen Flame will pop up here. I've got to check everything. My motto as a collector is all or nothing. The only way to find something is to check everything. This is just an old candle. Oh, they're not selling at all. A Viper Festival isn't a Viper Festival until you have Viper churros, right? This isn't going well. I'm setting a bad example for my little brother. Shoot, do you think 100 gil is too much for one churro? Yeah, too much. Just as I thought, I had a hunch that it was just a tad too much. How would you charge for it? For churro? I don't know, 10 gold? I'll be out of business within the hour at that price. Oh, am I supposed to... Okay. 30? Maybe just a tad more. 50? 40? Maybe just a tad more. Oh, come on. Huh? You want to give him away for free? I shouldn't have asked you. Okay. I actually accidentally pressed on 0. That's not actually what I... Okay, then I'll lower the price of it to match that. I'll lower the price, just like you said. Okay, so you're not actually gonna sell any to me. Shall I draw you a portrait? Okay, it's done. Okay, it's literally just that. Okay. So yeah, we are going to find a guide, and based on the person who we select for that task, we will lose out on other characters. Okay, so this dog does not let us through. Me? I love boats, but I can't become a sailor because I get seasick. That's why I decided to become a shift craftsman and build the fastest and awesomest boat ever made. So my first step is to watch all the boats here for research. Research and research. Ain't I smart? Out of all the boats I've seen, that boat at the docks is the best and fastest of them all. I wish I could build one like that. Okay, we have the smithy. Oops. Sometimes these collisions. Welcome. This is the official blacksmith of the Acacia Dragoons. We carry only the best goods. Come and take a look. Okay, so let us see what we have. Oh, wait a minute. Copper swallow and iron swallow. So both of these are already better than what we currently have. So even if we had the chance to get a copper swallow, that would already be an upgrade for us. Yeah, so the way that all the weapons and armor work here in this game is that you start off on what is either bone or ivory, and then you make your way up the precious metal list. So copper, iron, I think you then get silver or something like that. It's the same for all, and for armor as well. So copper vest, copper mail, iron mail. We do not have copper or iron, so we will have to look at that later. Oh, actually, what about accessories? Oh yeah, that's just the helmet. Do you have any iron with you? We've been out of it for the longest time. We could make stronger items if only we had iron. Yeah, I would like some iron too, actually. What do you want? This ain't no show. If you got business, take it to the counter. Hey, don't tell me you want to apprentice under Master Zappa. Shoo, beat it. My master ain't gonna take any other apprentice besides me. So, this is Zappa, as you may remember. He was with us during the introduction scene. How many times do I have to say it? Didn't I let the customers back here? How many years have you been my wife? My wife? What's a big ape like you doing worrying about such trivial stuff? Don't you be complaining up a storm over just one or two customers coming to talk to you. There's not one or two, there's three. You'll never ken the delicate heart of a craftsman like yours truly. Didn't expect a layman like you to ken what I'm saying, but the art of smithing may seem only like physical labor, but it requires far more mental prowess. Every time the hammer strikes, a wee bit of my soul goes with it. I guess what I'm saying is, your soul is what makes the sword. So if you're standing there yapping and distracting me, I can't focus my soul into the steel. You can? If so, then get along. Or get going. Why can you not leave me be? This sword is no good now. Time to start over. Okay. Again, I'm not good with accents, so I might every now and then try my best. I make no promises. Viper Cup, Tournament of Swords, Youth Division, second place Sir Karsh. So Karsh was the guy that was trying to capture us earlier. Mysterious Swordsman. Swordsmanship is as beautiful as a rose. The rouge ambition hidden beneath its beauty. These words fit moi perfectly. Oh, pardon me, monsieur. Moi, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Pierre. I am renting this room from Monsieur Zappa. I am on my way to see this General Viper soon. From what I hear, there is a vacancy among the 4 devas of the Acacia Dragoons. Such a position is perfect for such a splendid swordsman as moi. One graceful flash of mon sword will surely have them saluting moi as the guest of honor. But I have lost mon precious medal, symbol of heroism. Without it, I will certainly be turned away at the gate. Sacre bleu! What am I to do? So Pierre also wants to get into Viper Manor. Come on. I just found something super! Ta-da! It's cool, ain't it? A shiny medal on my chest. It suits me perfectly. I know someone who's looking for that. Well, I'd be a thief if I didn't return lost items. And I want to be a hero, not a thief. Okay, here you go. Surge received hero's medal. That Pierre staying at Zappa's place says he's a hero. but it sounds fishy. In the first place, the way he talks, it's just too strange. Anyone that believes him is either too honest or too gullible. So that was a key item. Hero's Medal. One piece of the 3-piece Heroes collection, said to prove the wearer is a true hero. It's just hopeless. Although these two are brothers, they're always fighting over something. Mr. Dario and Mr. Glenn once lived here peacefully. Mr. Dario used to watch over Mr. Glenn, and Mr. Glenn respected his big brother more than anyone else. They were poor but happy, thinking only of each other's well-being. You can see that just by looking at this room, right? Hey, are you two listening to me? Gee whiz. Come on, kid. I'm not talking to Big Brother ever again. Oh yeah, this is a picture of Glenn. I'm gonna be in the Kissy Dragoons. Viper Cup, Tournament of Swords, Youth Division, runner-up Sir Glenn. And this fell. My lovely Miss Riddle, Glenn. I don't remember this, honestly. I don't think I ever found this in the original game. I mean, not original game, obviously. I mean, when I used to play this many years ago. Tournament of Swords, Youth Division, first place, Sir Dario. Oh. I'm not talking to him ever again. Can I open this one? No. Okay. Dog is out of the way now. We can carry on. Are you then the young master's friend, or do you wish to see Master Gog? Master Gog is presently away, but he will be back shortly. Oh, okay. This is a play on Vincent van Gogh. Can I? It's the lucky charm, Lucky the cat. Is there anything here worth looking at? Step 1, save money. Step 2, save money. Step skip 3 and 4. Step 5, save more money. I don't think there's anything under the stairs. Oh, there was. Purse? Wait a minute. That wasn't a key item. What was it? Was it I think it was an accessory. Prophetess Purse slightly increases the amount of gold received at the end of battle. Oh, that's right. Okay, so wait. For now, I'll give it to Serge because he's our main character. I don't think it has any bearing or any importance on who actually wears it. I do not have any helmets left to give her. Oh, wait a minute. I did have on, where is it, Mojo? Yes, Mojo, and I cannot remember if I had a duplicate on Poshul. Either way, I think one of them had one. Yes, Ivory Helmet. Actually, both of them did. So, that's that. Is there anything? Nope. Whoop. See, so the kid is called Van, and his father is called Go. Vincent van Gogh. Brother. That is not it. Oh, not brother, bother. Bother, that is not it. Something is missing. I believe I am on the right track, however. What is your opinion? But is it art? What would you know? Father, when did you come home? Oh, I didn't remember that he had a portrait on his text box. I came back just a moment ago. The ship docked ahead of schedule. How have you been? After a short break, I shall be on my way again. Oh, Father. Off on another business trip? Yes, that's right. This is another important business opportunity. I shall be gone for a while again. Why don't you paint less and start studying, accounting for a change? You'll never make a living off of painting. If there is anything you need, tell the maid. She shall give you some money. Well, I'm off. Father had promised to go see the festival with me, but then he does not really care about the promises he makes. I was trying to see if I could interact with this painting. I do not believe Father even notices the view here. The colors of the sea and sky far surpass the beauty of those gems it collects. I do wonder if he really was a painter in his youth. It is rather hard to believe. I do not believe Father even notices the view here. The colors of the sea and sky far surpass the beauty of those gems he collects. I do wonder if he painted. Yeah, okay. I was just wondering if it was gonna be slightly different. Is there something special here? I cannot remember. Maybe not? Oop. Okay. Maybe I can speak with him again? Lately I cannot sleep well at night. I can't help but be afraid that radical dreamers are coming to steal my treasure. Ever since my wife passed away, examining my treasure collection has been my most enjoyable pastime. But now that I have everything I ever wanted, I sometimes begin to wonder, what is the meaning of my life? Have I been able to accomplish anything meaningful? Of course, I've never stopped working diligently. I've even earned myself this nice house and a good maid to keep it tidy, but I've also wondered if I have lost something very dear to me. For now, all I can do is just keep holding on to my treasures. And among everything, he did not mention his son. Yeah, that's still gonna be the same thing. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna speak with him again. Because I do believe I remember a certain encounter, I just do not remember what triggers it. Okay, yeah. So it's probably too early for what I think is gonna happen. So we have explored the east of Termina. Let us now head to the west. Was there anything in here? No. Can I not talk to him? No. As one gazes at the sea all day long, one starts to wonder where the sea ends and where oneself begins. I try to live my I've tried to live my way, but maybe I've just been drifting along, trapped in the ebb and flow of the ocean's tides. Wouldn't you agree, dear? Hmm? How could I forget? She has already returned to the Great Sea. Well, that's rough, dude. Can I not speak to this guy? Me like working, but work all day, tiring, need rest. When me rest, overseer mad, me have hard time. What are you looking at? I'm working here. Get out of my way, you're bothering me. What's your job? Can't you see me? I'm the overseer of these demi-humans working here. These guys always slack off on the job. If you don't watch them carefully, I need to keep my eyes peeled. What happens if I say you're not working? What did you just say? Maybe you don't get it, but I'm here the overseer of these demi-humans. Okay, and then he just repeats it again. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are just managers and don't actually do anything. And obviously, when I say managers, I don't mean all managers. I mean the the people who call themselves managers and don't actually know how to do their job. Unauthorized personnel only. Oh, sorry, authorized, yeah. That makes more sense. Authorized personnel only. If you have no business, keep moving. Termina Festival. Let us see, can we get on top of the boat? We can. Oh. Hello, dancers. We are the twin backup dancers. I'm you, and she's me. We are just stage support for Nikki and Mickey, but someday we're going to take the lead on the stage. But when will such a day ever come? Damn, this chair is really impassable. I thought I could walk behind it. This is my first time visiting Termina, so I was wandering around town promoting the band. Lively town, food's great. All in all, a pretty nice place. The concert success seems almost guaranteed, but just between us, the main star, Nikki, is missing. Have you seen him around? We've found him in a daze quite a few times lately. It's like he was here in body, but not in spirit. But man, without him, we're pretty stuck. We can't even start rehearsing for the show. Mickey's supposed to be back soon from searching, but there she is. Mickey, how was it? Did you find him? No, it's no use. I was able to track him up till he went into Shadow Forest, but there were knights guarding the entrance to the place and I couldn't get in. Besides, I really didn't want to be in those creepy woods on my own. There's supposedly a way into Viper Manor at the end of the forest, but what is that idiot trying to do? I see. So he definitely went into Shadow Forest. Hey, I know. You guys can help me out. I'll lure the knights away from the entrance, then you can go into the forest and find Nikki. Pretty please? Won't you help out a pretty girl in distress? Okay, so if you haven't been paying attention, there have been quite a few characters around the city of Termina who have spoken about getting into Viper Manor for one reason or another. So this is where it picks up, where we have a choice between several characters on who is going to guide us in. Mickey is one of the characters, though she's not the character that we will get from this encounter. If we do accept her request and help her, the person who we will get is Nikki, which is the person who they want us to find. Now, Nikki is not the person that I personally want to recruit, at least not for this playthrough, so I'm not going to accept her offer. Oh, that's too bad. But if you change your mind, please let me know. Now, what should we do? Okay. So that was one of the options. The other option, which was maybe a little bit less obvious, but was also one, is Pierre. So if we talk with Pierre and let him do his thing, that is another way of us getting into the manor, and he will join us, though I also do not want Pierre. I've heard rumors that our sweet Nikki is missing. He couldn't have left me for another girl, could he? Oh, how could you? How awful of you, Nikki. These are just fans. I'm gonna be Nikki's honey bun. Then I will make lots and lots of mud pies for him to eat. This area is off limits. All non-staff members keep out. Okay. So now I shall reveal the person who we definitely do want to be our guide into Viper Manor. And many people might even say that he's probably the best out of the three. People tend to say that Pierre is the worst, mainly because Pierre needs 3 specific items in order to actually be worth anything. And then there's a point in the game where he's like really good and then he suddenly falls off. And it's not the specific reason why I don't want to take Pierre, so this is a game where I'm obviously not going to mid-max everything. But one of the items that you need for Pierre is the Hero's Medal. I do not remember if it has any other use other than giving it to Pierre, so this might be one of those items where we keep in our inventory and might not actually use throughout the rest of the game. So our choice is going to be Guile. He made a bet with the fortune teller to get into Viper Manor and get a specific item. So we don't know what the item is, but that is his bet, and he seems to know a way to get in. There is no such thing as an impregnable fortress in this world. My victory only proves this all the more. So you have business in the manor as well. Interesting. Gambling is a lot more interesting with higher stakes. What we need now is a seasoned sailor and a sturdy boat to cross the rough waters. If you can find one, leave the rest to me. I will guide you to Viper Manor. What will it be? And we will ask him. Guile enigmatically joined your party. So Guile is also a little bit of a reference to Chrono Trigger, and I believe he's also a reference to the game Radical Dreamers, or rather the visual novel Radical Dreamers. Now, I'm not 100% sure because I've never actually played Radical Dreamers, though I have read a lot about his character. Because I think his character was modified a bit, or at least his rumored backstory has changed a bit. So I'm going to replace Lena with Guile. Guile is a very strong mage, probably one of the strongest mages in the game, and he also happens to be my favorite character in the entire game. So I am probably going to hang on to Guile for the entire game if possible. I will do occasional switch outs. I'm going to try and vary up the characters because, I mean, this is one of those games that has so many recruitable characters. It's almost a shame to play out through the entire game with the same characters. And the way that the leveling system works, it kind of wants you to do that at some point, because after you have received your major skill improvement between levels, you will reach a point where you don't even get those minor ones anymore, and the minor ones aren't even that special either. So the game kind of wants you to experiment with other characters, which we will try to. But for our main party, I think Guile is definitely going to be part of our main party. So not only does he have a very strong magic stat when compared to all of the other characters, he also has a very unique element grid. So usually what happens with element grids is as you level on throughout the game, your element grid expands, and closer to the end game what you will usually see is the lower levels of your grid are going to have more slots than your higher levels. So obviously they want you to be able to slot in the least amount of the strongest elements possible. Now Guile's grid is a little bit of an inverse of that. He starts out with a very small grid right in the beginning, and as he levels up it starts growing. So his larger levels at the end of the game, he's actually gonna have more selection than any other character. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite characters. Once you find a boat, leave the rest to me. I shall guide you. I believe the fortune teller said the target for the bet is located in the manor's mess hall. Okay, and something that I also usually do. So every character has a unique, well, probably not fully unique, but some characters have a unique animation. Guile has a unique running animation, where in the sense it's a glide. And since I mentioned that he's a little bit of a reference to Chrono Trigger, his exact origin, I don't think it's ever been 100% proven. But just by his animation, his like little glide over here, the character Magus from Chrono Trigger, he had the same running animation. So some people say that he is the Magus reference. Other people say that he is not necessarily the Magus reference, but he's rather the reference from another character from Radical Dreamers, which I don't know if that one has a direct relation to Chrono Trigger. But yeah, so this is what we currently have. Actually, before we speak with Portia, let us just drop one more save. Oh, also, I did get lost in conversation because I haven't even done the necessary element allocation. And I actually feel a little bit silly that I spent some time getting Lena up to speed when I was actually going to replace her for Guile. Actually, I hadn't even thought on who I was going to replace yet, but she's also a mage. It kind of makes sense that she is the one that I'm going to replace. So, elements. As you can see, he has a very tiny element grid. He only has 3 elements apart from the tech element that he has. Wander in. Throw your magic wand into the insides of foes. There. Okay, so we do not have any black elements. We can go with Ice Lance, just like we were going to go with Lena. And so we've got Ice Lance. Let's do an Electro Jolt. And let us go with a heal, even if it's a -1. I think we're fine. Even though, do I want to optimize damage with him? Let us leave it like this for now. So yeah, we will have less magic, but it will build itself up after a while. So let us make a new save. And let us progress a little bit more. So we're almost hitting the 1 hour mark, which is kind of what I try to keep for these recordings. But I think we're in a position to move on a little bit more. We haven't really done much during today's episode other than speak about the different paths and discover all of the characters. Let us at least progress a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. If possible, I wanted to show off at least 1 or 2 battles with Guile. Because there's also another unique thing about Guile when it comes to battles. Back again, eh? I'll take you wherever you want. Hey you, we want to get to Viper Manor. Can you take us there? Viper Manor? What you gonna do up in that place? You gonna go steal his treasures? Yeah, so this is the same thing. Don't go snooping in your privacy. As long as you can pay me, I'll take you anywhere you want. It's just that I don't know how to get to the manor. Okay, yeah. I shall guide you there. Are you sure you can get into a place like that? Yes, trust me. All you need to do is prepare the boat. You got it, but it'll cost ya. It's gonna be 100 gold. Pay it. Search paid courtier. Let us go. Come on, get on board. It's a little tight with 4 of us, but it'll be a short trip. Don't you worry about a thing. Guile just stands. He isn't scared of falling off. Yeah. Oh, also, so one of the reasons why I put Guile in first place in the party, obviously isn't just because of his unique run animation. Hey, those guys didn't listen to me. It's also because inside the battles themselves, I like Guile to be the first one to act. Whoa, it's Scorch's boat! And I will show you that in a second. How cool. And hey, those are the guys I talked to earlier. And there we go. All around towards the Viper Manor. So also depending on who you choose to guide you to the Viper Manor, you will have to go to different places. If we had chosen to accept Mickey's request and go look for Nikki, we would have gone through Shadow Forest, which would have also been a little bit of a detour. Don't you think it's pretty dangerous? Indeed. We'll make it. You sound confident. Alright, let's get our artists in gear. People also say that this is the most annoying way to get into Viper Manor, but I kind of think it's one of the most interesting ones. Because we actually have to kind of stealth our way in. It's not just finding a different route. Well, not like the other ones do not involve stealth, but just the fact that we are going to be climbing a mountain face. Huh? Intruders! Begin stone toss! Rawr! Yeah, so we are going to have boulders falling on us, and there are some occasional water jets. So that just makes things more interesting for me. It's a little bit different than just moving forward in a main story kind of fashion. Okay. So Guile, what are these? Oh, these are gobbledygooks. Okay, so one of the interesting things about Guile is his number 3 attack actually hits all enemies at once. So that is so obviously it's not the strongest thing ever. Guile is not meant to be a physical attacker, but he also doesn't have the weakest physical attack out of all of them. Let us use a tech skill. I think this will be our first tech skill actually that we have ever used in the game. Okay. And again, another advantage of Guile just on his own right is that he is a black element character, and black element characters are not easy to find. Guile, well, I say that, and we already have 2 black characters if we come with Mojo, but Mojo is one of those easily missable ones if you don't pay attention. Also, Mojo in terms of stats, he also isn't the strongest character there is. Many people ignore Mojo like completely. There it is. Photon Ray. Now this is a good thing to get because it is our first white skill. Okay, oh wait, oh this is a level 1. I thought this was going to be a level 2. I actually did not know. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to move this back. Which one am I going to replace? I guess I'll replace Electro Jolt. The only reason why I'm going to replace Electro Jolt is because if you didn't notice in the other fight with the Acacia Dragoons, they are all of the yellow element, so we want to try and avoid using yellow elements with them. Which actually, now that I'm saying that, do I have... How many yellow elements do I have on these characters? I have the Electro Jolt and the Aerosol, so okay, I thought I had more. That's fine, that's fine. Let us quickly move on a little bit more. Oh, actually, shall we head around? I cannot remember if there was another... what? You want to head back? No, I don't. Well, hop on then. I just wanted to see if you had anything unique to say. I want to go through here again and try and not get hit by that water jet. So I think that there was either another chest or something unique to find over here. So what is the water pattern? So it shoots once, shoots twice, and then wait, is it a fake out? I cannot remember if it was a fake out. Oh, did I touch it? I didn't realize that I was that close to it. Anyway, one more try, and if I don't get it, then I think I'll end the episode here. I just wanted to try and progress a little bit more before I finished it, because I did not expect that talking to everyone in Termina was going to take as long as it did. Oh, I hesitated. Okay, I got through right in time. Let's fight one of these guys. We're trying to get our major stat improvements before we reach any form of boss. Loch Nest. And not that there's gonna be like a boss right up there or anything. It's just that honestly I cannot remember where we will be facing bosses. So yeah, I just want to make sure we get as many stats as possible before we reach our next level. Ah, come on. Let us do our photon ray. The only reason why I did the photon ray and not the dash and slash is because I wanted to preserve one element level, so that now at the end we could do a little bit of healing. There's the chest. I'm gonna try and not get hit by any rocks. And we found a heal. Okay, actually, can we drop down from here? We cannot. I thought that was a thing. Anyway, seems like we have to go all the way around. and we can get there quicker by letting ourselves get hit by the water. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I was hoping to try and at least get to the top of the wall, but I'm thinking that based on all of the shenanigans of the rocks and the water and the occasional battles, it might take a little bit longer than I expected to. But don't worry, because I am going to record another episode right after this one, and they should come out like basically at the same time. So you shouldn't have to wait a long time for that, assuming YouTube processes the videos as quick as I'm hoping it will. So I hope that people are watching the series and that they're enjoying it as much as I am. And I am still keeping an eye out for any possible mods in the future that might improve our visuals a little bit better. But anyway, we have what we have, and we are playing with it. It's not the worst thing in the world. I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe, and that would definitely help me out a lot. I am trying to build up this channel as much as possible, and in the meantime, see ya.